The Khmer Rouge, a genocidal regime, caused the death of a quarter of Cambodia's population. This video is going to talk about how America helped the Khmer Rouge after Vietnam ousted them from Cambodia in 1979. A little background. America abandoned South Vietnam in 1975 and the Communist North Vietnamese conquered the South. At the same time, Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge took control of Cambodia and started the worst atrocity in modern history. The Khmer Rouge government, called the Democratic Kampuchea, was defeated by Vietnam in 1979, and Vietnam formed the government of People's Republic of Kampuchea. The U.S. wouldn't recognize the new government because it aligned itself with Vietnam and voted to keep the newly formed People's Republic of Kampuchea out of the UN. China wouldn't also recognize the new government because Pol Pot and the Democratic Kampuchea was a strong ally to China. In fact, China went to war against Vietnam in retribution for the invasion of Cambodia. The United Nations also wouldn't recognize the new government because of pressure from both China and the United States. The UN seat was kept by the Khmer Rouge. President Reagan pressured the Khmer Rouge to ally itself with two non-communist groups and form a new government called the Coalition Government Democratic Kempuchea, which was dominated by the Khmer Rouge. Basically, the Khmer Rouge kept the seat until 1993 with the backing of the United States. The Khmer Rouge went back to guerrilla warfare and based themselves near the Thailand border. There are allegations that the U.S. encouraged Thailand to allow the Khmer Rouge to go back and forth the border. Another allegation is that the U.S. supplied the Khmer Rouge with military, financial, and food aid through Thailand government. Another allegation is that China supplied the Khmer Rouge with military equipment and weapons through the Thai military. China's motivation. The Khmer Rouge was a strong ally to China. Also, China didn't want the Soviet Union to have more influence in Asia, and Vietnam is a strong ally to the Soviet Union. America's motivation. America didn't want the spread of communism. They believed in the domino doctrine. When one country falls, all the other countries will fall with it. They also wanted just to hurt Vietnam for losing the war. Another reason is America did not want the Soviet Union to have influence in Asia. I guess the old saying, enemy of my enemy is my friend, is true. Even though it's the Khmer Rouge,